Happy Monday. We're out running a couple errands. I needed dish soap and laundry soap. And I figured we'd pop into Starbucks. And then the kids want some chicken nuggets. So we are doing that.
I don't want
Casey is working from home today. So I thought he needed just a little break because sometimes the kids get kind of rowdy around him while he's trying to work, and it was a little bit. So it kind of works either they're in the routine that dad's not at home, like working at home, and they're fine with it, or they're in the routine that dad is working from home and they are pretty calm. But when dad hasn't been working from home in a while, it almost kind of like resets them just a little bit. And it was a little chaotic this morning. And by a little, I kind of mean a lot. So just some adjustments there. But anyways, I'm excited to grab a drink right now. But it is feeling like my nap time. So probably gonna nap.
No, Dad said that he might take us on a golf cart ride.
Oh, okay, well then I guess we have a golf cart ride to get to today. I do have a call at 4, but it's only a 30-minute call today, and then I'm going to make some flautas for dinner. I was supposed to make those yesterday and I just was not
those?
in it. So
you make a lot of Mexican food since you've been pregnant.
Because the baby likes spicy food.
Yeah, but not all. It's not the... Oh, you have a midwife
I guess
appointment?
I have a midwife appointment today too. It's kind of weird with my midwife because she'll tell me at the end of every appointment, like, okay, I'll see you on this date. But there's no other like reminder other than just like a verbal reminder, and I forget. So no nap for me today.
You should do one in each.
Okay.
Because both are really good.
Okay, so I don't have $1 in cash, but I definitely have $1 in quarters. So we're going sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Sweet?
I'd say sweet
Everybody's
in summer because fruit is sweet and I like fruit in summer.
Remind me, pup cup.
Oh yeah. Pup cup. Let's see exactly. Can I say it?
Sure.
Pup cup. Can we get a puppuccino?
A puppuccino?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Is it actually called a puppuccino or is it called a pup cup?
I mean, we'll make sure your lid's on there on the way.
Here's the items for you. Let me get puppuccino.
Thank you. Got it. Yes, you can give it to him.
I'm going to give him a pup cup last night. Did you buy anything?
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Wait, can we keep the little cup? I want to keep the little cup.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to eat it right now.
Ah, okay. Okay. Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright, we're doing the full trip.
Yeah.
One cycle.
Am I gonna go?
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, I'm not ready, let me have another day.
So we're gonna get us a little splash of some water. Dump it into your main cup. And take the same thing to that main cup. Start with water. Dump in.
I wanted to show you guys my outfit of the day, wrapped in a hug. I'm really loving this dress from Nuuly. It's got this really cute open back which I tried to tighten as good as I could back here. My strap is showing a little bit, but I'm like, whatever, my hair is long enough. But how cute is that? I think I might keep this one for after pregnancy. We'll see, because it'll be fall, so I won't really need it, but anyways, I'm gonna change my shoes. I'm still in my slippers. We're ready to go for the day. So happy Wednesday. Okay, Viv does not want to be on camera while she's eating.
Oh, look at this big.
We left the house about 20 minutes ago because our cleaning lady is here. Casey's working from home today too, and we just decided that we're gonna run a couple errands in town today. But first we needed to eat, and I didn't want to cook before she got here because she got here at 9:30.
No, she got here
I'm sorry, not 9:30. She said she was running late, so she got here close to 10, I would say. And I didn't want to make the dirty the kitchen too much before she got there. So we're having Chick-fil-A right now, which we missed their breakfast, but we made their lunch. And I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, I'm always on the vlog talking about how I'm trying to like eat organic and eat healthy, but let me tell you that the Chick-fil-A lemonade slaps. Something about it, I just love the way it hits. And two, I really like their spicy deluxe sandwiches. I think they're so good. So I'm like, you know what? I think Chick-fil-A might be like my one fast food spot that I'm like, I don't know that I'm ready to give that up yet.
And Chipotle.
And Chipotle. That Chipotle has been a pregnancy craving since like my first trimester, where I literally couldn't, everything sounded disgusting to me.
Hi, guys.
But Chipotle always sounded good. It's like it was something about like the chicken and just like the salsa. So anyways, we're sitting and we're eating our food in the car really quick. We're gonna head over to Target, and then we're gonna hit Petco, and we'll just see where we're at. We're trying to get back to the house about 1 o'clock when she should be done. So yeah, right? Where's your bun? Oh, did you smush it?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I don't know why, but their buns just smush, so
They're very smushable.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like a squishy, so I'm like, I move my fingers like.
So slight change of plans. We've decided to pop into Joann's because Viv was like, I wonder if Joann's has Halloween stuff or like fall stuff yet. I'm like,
And they have it.
let's go. Honestly, I really want to hit Home Goods, but I just don't want to drive to Nashville right now. Like, it's so miserably hot that like the idea of going to Nashville just is so. Isn't this the most handsome boy we've ever seen? Anyway, so we're about to pop in. So outside they've got some of these. So this Hello Autumn is kind of nice. I can't pick them up because they're kind of heavy. They're all flopped over. They've got some of these little inserts. Yeah, so these are little ladders that you put blankets on. So that might be cute. That would be a good use for us to put.
Maybe not just leave me in the cleaning store.
Like these fillers that they have. I like these ones down there though.
I don't like when people make the golden shape.
Really? Yeah. Sometimes I prefer like the more just like
if they're
warm.
orange and stuff like this, that's okay.
Okay, now they're kitchen towels.
Give me this.
I just don't feel like they're worth $25 for one of those. You know what I mean? Like, they're cute. Okay, so I really like these. Just because like I like these colors in general. So this is $24.99.
I like this. This is pretty.
This is $29. See, this is what I was talking about when I say that, like, I like, even if it's like autumn decor, so this is $25, it's still cute because it's got the mushrooms, so it's not so, I don't know what you would call that, like, just annoying. These little pieces are really cute too, $14.99. gosh, this mirror is super cute. I really like that. So this mirror is $70. These little wooden ones are really cute. But like $30 for that? Are you guys like fucking kidding me right now? Why do I feel like that's just absurd? Feeling pretty underwhelmed by their pillow selection. You want to get out? Okay. I do, however, like this doormat here. I think that's really cute. Again, pumpkin, but not like overwhelming. What is it? I see, sunflowers. I do, however, appreciate a good pun.
For my room.
Sure.
Because the one I have doesn't work well.
Okay.
This one's the perfect for the charger things I have.
Got it.
But like the other ones don't work well.
Okay. So I wanted to show you guys some stuff that they have in the dollar section at Target that I thought are super helpful for homeschool. So I bought this one for my oldest because we've been working on fractions, and I think that sometimes having things that are visuals and are just super helpful. And also, as you get to know your children and what they are interested in and how their brains work, it makes it that much easier to kind of like cater their lessons to them. So I also picked up 2 of these tins. I got the bug science and this environmental science for the little ones. And then I'm also grabbing this little one for my preschooler. These are something that like we buy a lot, but she's so interested in doing whatever they're doing that I think this will be more entertaining for her to practice. Also picking these up. Again, this one for my oldest to work with fractions, decimals, flipping that into percentages. That's so cool. And I guess these are only $3, guys. So like these are really inexpensive homeschool supplies. And then this one I'm going to use for my son. And then the little one too. Again, only $3. If you are a small business owner, I would highly recommend getting something like this. They're $3. And these are really nice for when you're doing like vendor events. You can put like your little flyers in there. Maybe smaller pictures of what you do or your business card. This is a really interesting find. This is very Montessori of doing the sand tracing tray.
Can I get one just for me?
Sure. So I think I'm gonna grab 2 of these. One for my son who's in 1st grade and then my preschooler. This is not very fall, but very much in my color scheme. And I think I'm gonna get that because I really like that color. I know, right? Enabler. Super cute. This is the extent of the fall stuff that we have here. There's a pumpkin. Welcome to our patch. These little candles I really like, more so just for the color and the shape. I don't like these. Okay. Yeah, these are cute. $3. I'm not entirely sure how. We've already been out of the house for 2 hours. Well, I guess we sat at Chick-fil-A for like 15, 20 minutes.
20 minutes. I did an exact timer. It was 21 minutes, 13 seconds, and 18 milliseconds.
Yeah.
But I texted my dad telling him we're getting another cat and we're not, but I wanted to trick him because it's very believable with how many cats we have and dogs and all of them. Oh, what's our new thing? Gandalf for Dave. Gandalf for Dave. It says Gandalf for Dave.
Well, who's that? I don't have cash though.
No! We had put some catnip in there.
Stop.
It's Gandalf for Dave.
Okay,
Gandalf for
so
Dave.
who are we voting for then?
But I love Dave because he always puts something.
I have a lot of change. We'll have to settle for change.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Okay. We really like to tip in the little questions that.
Oh my god. So this is Gandalf. Let me find the video, the last video. Gandalf gets to lick her cracker every Monday, but she snuck around and then tried to eat a graham cracker when she wasn't supposed to, and everything's fell off after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But look.
I'm so confused.
And then I'll show you Dave.
So we're voting for both?
Yes. Dave and Gandalf are like the literal best.
Okay. No, it says Gandalf or Dumbledore, Goose.
Oh.
Hello, how are you?
Don't vote for either.
Don't vote for either? I have to vote for Dumbledore. Are you kidding me? Thank you. Here.
I wanted a grande.
That is a grande. Thank you.
What's it called?
I appreciate you. All right, we have made it back home. We got one cat high on catnip. Let me show you. She is thoroughly enjoying. All the cats really like this new cat scratcher that we got for them. Like, they're hyped. And maybe you won't appreciate this kind of content, but let me tell you that it brings a lot of joy to have your animals like the stuff that you get for them. Like, it's almost like
Oh my God, look at this.
that like Christmas morning type of thing of like did I do good? Did I get you something that you liked? Look, Roxy's enjoying her catnip right now. Oh, what did Daddy say?
Oh my God, he's such a cute gentleman. Just happened. He upside down the stairs.
Oh, he looked like he was running really fast.
He was running super fast down the stairs because I was chasing after him, and then he slipped.
Oh.
And then that
I'm going to show you guys some of the glassware that I got. So I went, my intention was to go and look because we need more silver. We have this like black set from Threshold. Is it Threshold? I think it might be. From Target, but they didn't have any anymore. So I don't know if that's just a thing that's like not trending anymore or whatever. But yeah, so I picked up this glass set and I like these because they're
so pretty.
well, I like the greenish like color in them, but this also reminds me a little bit of like Mexican glass. And I figured that it would be a little bit more sturdy because we've been using mason jars now for like weeks because all of my glasses that I ordered from West Elm that had like this iridescence on them, I literally have one left. And then it comes in like a smaller size too. So they were a little bit smaller than I had hoped for, but it works for our household. And then I also picked up, these were on sale for 50 cents. And when we were staying at the Airbnb in in Navarre, they had just like a bunch of stuff like this, which makes a lot of sense for an Airbnb, but it also makes sense for a household with children. So I bought these, were on sale for 50 cents, and then I also went ahead and picked up some of these BPA-free plates. These were some, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. These were 75. So just a couple of extra things to have around the house because we have never had the practice of like making the kids use certain things. Like we always have allowed them to use glass cups, to use like, here, can I help you? Yeah, I didn't pick up too much from Target other than the stuff that I showed you guys in the dollar section for homeschooling, which probably, as far as like materials, makes up the majority of what we'll use. Plus obviously like all the arts and stuff like that that we'll need as we move on through the year. But I've said it before and I'll say it again, like we're not really gung-ho on using workbooks, things like that. I think maybe for my oldest, so she can use those kind of things, but for the most part, it's just not necessary. I also did pick this up. I think I did show you guys though. And I'm excited to put some flowers in there because I haven't had any fresh flowers in the house. Because I found out the other, well, like a couple weeks, I follow this girl on Instagram, and if I can bloom something, but I'll add her handle. I've really enjoyed following her garden content, and she was talking on there about how conventional flowers are literally just like covered in chemicals so that they last when they send them to you, because they're coming from like all over the world. And I was like, no! So I have not been buying any more flowers at the grocery store, and I have not been to the farmer's market in like 2 weeks. So yeah. So I haven't had any fresh flowers, which are my like favorite things. So I'll have to make it to the farmer's market this week or next. And yeah, made it home. The house is super clean, and I think I'm gonna go nap now. Just finished grabbing some coffee at our favorite spot, Plum Line. Came up. Oh, excuse me, that's some burps in there. Wow. I went to do a grocery pickup. Casey's leaving to go out of town tomorrow, and needed to come get coffee. I also needed to do our grocery pickup. And it's so weird sometimes how like you do a grocery pickup, right? Because you're like, I don't want to get out of my car, I don't want to take all my kids in. Thankfully, I'm out by myself today. But they were out of like a few things, and sometimes I don't like them to do substitutions because they substitute me with shit that I'm like, I would never buy that. Have you ever seen this in my order history? Don't put that in my cart. So anyways, I had to run in and grab like turkey and lettuce, tomatoes, a few things like that, that they said they were out of stock of, and I walk up and they're stocked. So that was that. And then, came and got some coffee. I'm good. We're good now. And like, I don't want to say we're gonna be locked in for a couple days, but I also want to say that I don't want to go anywhere for a couple days because it's supposed to get even hotter. Casey's gonna be gone. I'm like, and it's gonna be a weekend, so it's like, I do not want to be out in town with people at all, especially not in this heat. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. All right, so we're eating a late dinner tonight, mostly because we were pretty active all day. And just now, Casey took the kids on a little cart ride to just around the neighborhood while I'm finishing up dinner. So he hooked it up. I've been having like Braxton Hicks, I guess, already. Baby's been moving around a lot today, like literally rearranging my organs. And it's just kind of felt like physically pretty tiring and uncomfortable because I feel like if the baby's like pushing like right up here, and it just like has made my belly like pretty hard all day, and I can feel it like back here in my muscles, and I just feel like uncomfortable. And I was not able to nap because I had that coffee. I'm watching some chicken drama out here through the window. It's always entertaining. I wasn't able to nap because I had a lot of coffee. And so my mind was like, nope. But my body was like, please. And they could not get on the same page, but for like 10 minutes before I realized that it's time to make dinner. Yeah. And Casey ended up making dinner for me. Look at that pretty sunlight reflecting off the fridge. This is some of my favorite time of the day. I'm feeling pretty uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my belly's hurting. It's been hurting. And it just almost feels like if I could just get my back to crack, oh, maybe I would feel better. I know. Ooh, so I took one of those, hey, stop it, Teddy. I took one of those CBD gummies, like the Delta 8 gummies, and I feel like the effects of it, but not really any relief with my belly right now. I just went outside and did a garden check too, and I'm like, ah. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this will pass so I can get some rest. Casey's leaving pretty early in the morning, so hopefully we'll at least get to have some coffee before he goes. Okay, so what I had on the dinner menu for tonight was some meatball subs, or hoagies, I guess, with some chips, and then I'm about to grate some of this Parmesan. I'm gonna grate some Parmesan. I'm going to grate some Parmesan over the meatballs. I had planned on some provolone, but they were all out at Kroger. And then, what? And then, I really like mine with banana peppers, so that's what we're doing. I honestly cannot believe that it is Saturday already. This week, the weeks lately have just been zooming by. I want to say that I'm feeling really good about myself right now because Casey's been gone to Baltimore to play paintball, and normally I just feel really like shut down by that, and it's been a really nice thing to see my codependency like actively healing. Like yesterday, so like I used to go into a depression when he would be gone, and sometimes for like the whole time that he would be gone. And yesterday when I debated being like, I'm just gonna stay in my PJs all day, it was like a choice that I made consciously just because I wanted to be relaxed and comfortable. And I think there's a whole nother thing to be said about enjoying your house when you are alone in it. Like, if you want to be in PJs, you're in PJs all day. Or if you want to watch TV, then just like watch TV all day. So I got to do just some relaxing yesterday with the kids. Like we had breakfast and took care of that. We all just kind of like chilled. They played, they made a mess. I got to nap yesterday, made them a really good breakfast or dinner. And then again today, I was a little bit more active. I got up at my normal time, just like yesterday, and I went and let the chickens out. I took care of all of them, and then I started working and like researching things that are coming up for the last quarter of the year, and it just felt really good. And so right now I am getting ready to jump on a call. I've kind of set myself up in the room again. We had the power go out, which was wild. And so I had to warn my client, be like, I might not be able to make the call, but power came back, thankfully, so here I am. Happy Sunday, friends. I am sitting at the dining table again so I can kind of do some of my early morning work. I am planning out some things for content, but also planning out kind of where we're at for homeschool. which we start in just a couple weeks in August. I also have Ollie's birthday coming up. So just a few things that I really need to kind of like start planning ahead for. Right now, one big thing for me has been that like in general, I can be forgetful. Ollie's sugar's been high all night. And he was struggling with like some leg pains last night, so I slept in until like 7 o'clock, I think, and then I meditated for about 30 minutes in bed. Anyway, so that's why you'll see me use a whiteboard a lot in my kitchen, and that's just kind of like what keeps me on task for the day. It's in a place that like I'm always going to see, and so it's funny because I this year, or was it the end of last year? I think yeah, the end of last year already. Sheesh. I put in such an effort to have such a nice, like, well put together office. Like, I wanted it to look a certain way, and I just honestly have not really, like, unless I'm like actively in a session, I don't use it very often because I need to be like in a space that's available for the children. Otherwise it's a lot of like up and down, and with being pregnant, I'm like, that just is not going to work for me. So the whiteboard on the fridge has just been like the tried and true method. But if I forget to plan like long term, then I only focus on the things that I have to do today, and I forget about, like, things sneak up on me. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm planning all of the things that I want to do, as far as like creating content and being able to like share an inspirational message to others, as well as obviously staying on task with things that like I have to do. Casey sent me a message, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes ago, saying that he didn't realize that at the Baltimore airport you have to be there like 2 hours before. He was almost late dropping off his rental car. So I was like, I haven't responded to him yet because he's probably already on the plane, but I was like, if you would have missed that plane, I guarantee you we all would have killed you whenever you finally got home. But the kids are really excited. Casey surprised us with, well, surprised them with a pool. It's an above ground pool, which we originally were just like, ugh, we don't want that. But with this heat, we're like, yeah, absolutely, I'll take a pool. So they're gonna start working on that, and hopefully we can get that up and running quickly. We're supposed to have rain all this week, of course, so just a lot of little things. Like right now, my focus has really been on and that might just be the fact that like we're in Leo season already, that I'm really thinking to myself, like, I have to be more self-driven. Something that I've noticed about is that my pattern was that, and I think it's like most people, right? We wait until we're told to do something or given like specific directions, and then whenever we're not doing things that we're doing that are like expected of us, either by other people or whatever, then we're just kind of idle. And that's kind of where I've found myself to be, was like, I don't really want to be in that space. Like, I want to be more self-driven, because I also feel like when you're guided by others, sometimes you kind of end up getting off track, which is ironic given like what I do. But I think that as I've like reassessed, I'm like, oh, it's time for me to be more self-driven, to take care of things on my own, because I really have to be aware of the way that like that I speak to myself and the methods that I use to get things done. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at this morning. The sunlight feels so good coming through these little curtains. I'm waiting on my coffee. I'm just kind of gonna get up to work until Casey gets here, and he should be here just about the same time that the kids are waking up, so hopefully that'll work out beautifully.
On this side. It's too much on one side, baby.
Surely it's not enough for
Scrape all
Daddy.
that off. Scrape all that off and transfer as much of it from there to there as possible.
Alright, let me see. Okay, let me help you. Can I show you?
Let me grip the butt.
Okay. See, that's too much. Yeah, we put it over here. Okay, one sec. Looks hot with 1 tea and 2 teas. Get in the water, Vito.
I have to go too.
Really? Wow, y'all, it is wicked hot outside. I think the temperature says it's like 97, but it feels like 104. Absolutely horrifying. Whew. So we just got back from going to eat at our favorite sushi place. When it has been sushi, we're expecting the pool to be at least halfway. It is like an eighth, a quarter of the way, which is actually perfect for the 2 younger ones because they can go in there and it's really not that much deeper than like bath water. So they're enjoying some time in there, and I'm sitting out here on the deck just in case they need anything, and also cooking. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this weekly vlog here. I hope you enjoyed following along with us. It's a pretty relaxed week. We have a lot of things coming up the next week, and quickly speeding up as we head into August with homeschooling again. Officially homeschooling, I should say, because they're always learning. So I will leave you with that, and I will see you again here next week. Bye.